EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the San Francisco 49ers. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Off we go from Santa Clara.
Get set, get set. Stop.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Again, it's McCaffrey. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings us 3rd and 10.
Get set, get set.
Purdy now back near his goal line. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
And he barrels his. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Get set, it's up.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. They run once more with McCaffrey. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And I don't know. I'm not sure he got there. I think they're going to mark him short. And now it is 4th down.
Outside, yellow. 18, watch out. Stop.
They're going. Here's Purdy. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. A 1st down throw for Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson forced to his right. Off he carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And this will not help the cause. He's going backward. Tackled back at the 8.
Back at his own 8-yard line.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Ravens out front. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. As we are ready to get back underway. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run it. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
3rd down. Purdy. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings that 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away. You know, Mike, you can almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown, Ravens.
On is Luke to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens extend their advantage to 13-0.
49ers nothing.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
Get set. Stop.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
It's a loss of 8.
Mike Reeves. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment.
Y'all gotta call my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch my favorite.
Officer. 118. Watch out.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Out to his right. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Get set.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Airing one out for Bourne. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. Jackson now to throw on first down. That'll be intercepted. And the Niners are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out. Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
On second down, Purdy gets this one into the hands of Dewan Bennett. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third down and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw, Purdy. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. In motion comes Andrews. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Tyler Luke on for the Ravens field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson forced out left. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for Baltimore. First down.
Bateman is the motion man.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Off the play fake. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
It's second down.
Second down. Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Rolling right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Tyler Luke on for the field goal. A 52.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. Now, Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
On play action, here's Jackson. On the run to the right. This is caught at 2. And he'll take it on in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody.
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Chicago Bears and the San Francisco 49ers.
Set to kick off.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And off we go in Santa Clara. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
Axel. What is up?
On play action, here's Williams. Buying some time right. He takes it himself. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be first down Chicago.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down Bears. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Going to the ground again on first. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Working from the gun, Williams. 49ers closing in, and down he goes. Working quickly here.
Williams sacked. A loss of 7 yards. And it's third.
And maybe he lost track of downs. Who knows? We're both confused up here. Everybody in the stadium seems surprised, spiking it on third down. So on fourth down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This will be from 52 yards. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
he was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Over here.
Purdy on the play action. Lasers this one deep down the middle. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. He dodged the tackle. So he's out just shy of their own 45 after that interception and return. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. They get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
Williams from the gun. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Williams with 3rd and long. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out.
And the direct snap goes to the up end. He's going to go for it. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble, as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
Well, they tried the fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on 4th down.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Chased out to his right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're gonna face 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
21. Get set. 18.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers go up 6-0 here in the first. Christian McCaffrey to touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Power squib kick is taken in. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 8-0 is our score. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at second and pretty short. One of the tight ends motioning left. Here's Swift on second down. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
That's complete. Cole Kmet. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Now here's Williams. Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Bears
working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
And this is intercepted. That's Diamador. And he's out in the clear. Hits the 20. And he's into the end zone for the pick six for San Francisco. Coverage was there, and they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme was gimme 6.
It's gone. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. It's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Blackwell now to return it. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. He's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Williams set to pass. The right side hauled in by Kmet. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Diamador Lenore there on the stop.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, They got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
4th down, Williams. Pass brought in by Burton. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Toss play, Swift. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Connecting with his back here, Swift. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout.
A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, Bears.
One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. So first down from the 41.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Heads out on the bootleg. He throws a bullet to the a risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Bears will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
And again, Brock, the play clock expires. What is going on down there? A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Wow, again they don't snap it before the play clock runs out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Set to kick off.
Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Right away, they'll change the look. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Here's Goff. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
So the field goal unit is coming on here, and boy, this is going to be darn near impossible. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here.
Pass complete, now race for the marker. And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not.
I am well aware that our job is to call a game objectively, but let's be honest. I was sitting here about to scream out, watch the fake, watch the fake. Look where they lined up to kick that one.
Exactly. Everybody in the stadium knew. They're kicking it from their own side of the field. Everyone knew they weren't going to kick it. Yeah, that one was doomed from the start.
No way it succeeds except for absolute perfect execution. That one had no chance.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 41-yard line.
Watch out! Now Purdy. That was first throw of the game. Going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph.
Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
After the interception, here's Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Goff looking to change the play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
While the incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Goff. Going up top. And this is caught inside the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. On the keeper, here's Goff. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Lions use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it to the goal line, but it's incomplete. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I couldn't wonder. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Purdy. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Purdy off the play fake. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat like the guys in the on-deck circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Mark off the 5 yards, but still 4th down.
Well, they'll learn that lesson when they review it, but it didn't cost them.
On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Goff going to shift him around.
We go tonight. 180. How you want?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That one caught by Ross Dwelly. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
And now it's 2nd down, but here's the field goal team out onto the field. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. 6-0 our score after 1. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. Now they'll change things up. Bates' kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And the decision to bring it out, a poor one, especially given the new rules. They're going to be backed up deep to start this drive.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be...
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Need you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers. The Green Bay Packers. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in. Going to mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line.
Ready?
On play action, Love. Pushed out to his left. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Here we go, set. 10 black. Shot, 17, ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense. And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And he will get into the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. That is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hours spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10.
On play action, here's Purdy. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Teams practice this every single day. It's just scramble drill, and there's just basic rules once the quarterback breaks contain. If you're deep, work back to the quarterback. If you're short, go deep. And just make sure everybody works their way in phase in the same direction as the quarterback.
side of midfield. A big-time play for the Niners. 33 yards. First and 10.
7-yard line.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
This one complete to Bourne. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 34 yards. First down, 49ers.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That'll be caught, and he's not going to make it to the end zone. The defense stands tall. They're going to hold on to their lead at 8-6. Setting in a little earlier, just the first quarter, but already they're going to try an onside kick.
Well, you have to imagine this kicking unit saw something in the return unit all week that led them to believe they had an advantage for an onside kick, but they don't. Now all of a sudden the other team takes the ball with great field position.
We'll go play action with Love. Now he takes off. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a first down.
18. That's good.
Watch out now. 50 series. Here we go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is brought in at the 10. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
Packers first down.
Here's Jacobs. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to
Striker,
second and goal.
3-3.
At the 9-yard line.
From the gun, it's Love. And that is going to be knocked away. Incomplete. And with that, time has expired here in the opening quarter. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they will see what they can do with this third and goal.
Shot, 17.
Here's Love. That is caught by the tight end. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the case